Hey everybody, this is Josh. I'm here with Brandon, aka SaintVicious. You're playing jungle now for Curse, or?
Yeah, jungle. Well, this tournament I played AP, so.
Yeah, but you played for Curse EU, the newly renamed Curse EU.
Don't remind me.
As the AP mid. For people, just for reference for this interview, it is the middle of day 2. You guys didn't do so hot this morning.
Yeah, we gotta play for 3rd place tomorrow. Like, we've lost, like, every game, we're ahead, and then we just, like, throw the game. Like, it's so brutal to watch. Like, they're the new king of throws. So,
But
I don't know.
You were saying earlier, but at least you didn't feed.
Yeah, like, that's honestly the whole thing I wanted to come in. Because everybody's like, basically, Chauster made this statement, like, a while ago. It's like, you know, you can't just, like, jump in any role or something like that and learn it. Or, like, saying, like, junglers don't have mechanics, like, they can't play lanes. And, like, I mean, I lane fine. Like, I can't team fight that good because, like, I don't, like, have the practice. But, like, I played solo lanes in solo queue. And like, I went, like, even with, you know, Reggie and Salsa. Like, I even killed them in lane. It's like, so I just kind of, like, take that, Chauster.
Have you even played with the Absolute Legends EU / Curse EU guys before this?
Never. This is actually the first time I met them. Was like when we got into game. So yeah.
I gotcha. So you're actually replacing, or not replacing, sorry, just substituting for Extinct.
Extinct, yeah.
And he'll be joining them in Anaheim, I hear, and you're going to be playing with regular Curse, obviously.
They say, like, Extinct holds their team together, so I don't know.
I heard they said earlier Extinct draws bans, like, every game, so they usually don't have to worry about getting champs banned. Like, they target him. I
don't even feel like it was that, like, I don't know, like, call people out, but, like, take for instance, like, let's say Youngbuck, right? Like, I feel that his champion pool is, like, not that large, because, like, we had to ban Jax because he can't play it, and things like that. Like, he doesn't really, like, play the counters to things, and, like, I don't know. Like, I feel like EU is, like, 4 months behind, like, the meta or whatever it is, so, like, they play Warwick top and stuff, which is, like, man, Warwick top sucks. And then, like, they don't understand that, like, Ali Vayne counters Urgot, and, like, they, like, don't know the counters and stuff like that, because, like, they're like, oh my god, this is Urgot, this is so new and scary. It's like,
so you feel like there's an EU sort of bubble, and then there's, like, a North American bubble, so when they they play each other, it's
same for every region, like Korea and China,
so EU is in the past?
I think they're behind right now, like, I don't know. So, because, like, this team, even with, like, because, like, I watched them play, and, like, Extinct's really good, so I guess he carries them. Mm-hmm. So, it's, like, versus, like, M5 and stuff, they beat them and things like that, but, like, so I was kind of, like, confused, because, like, just their whole play style and, like, what they value seems different, so.
All right.
I don't know.
Well, maybe the Reign of Gaming Invitational wasn't a huge success, but you've got Anaheim coming up next week with your new-ish team. You've been on there for a couple of weeks, but regular Curse, how are you fitting in? How's the practice going?
I haven't played jungle in, like, weeks, so I've only been playing AP carry. So, like, honestly, we haven't got much time to practice together because I haven't been on the team that long. So, like, I don't know. I don't know how good we're gonna do for Anaheim and, like, what is the other one? GSL or something like that. Some tournament.
GESL.
GESL, yeah. So they have that. Like, I don't know how good we're gonna do with that, but, like, I feel like after that, like, once you have time to practice and stuff like that, like, together and, like, get kind of, like, cohesion down, then I think we'll be doing really good. Because it's the same thing. Like, we'll stomp a team, like, early, and then we'll just throw the game. Like, we love to throw games. It's so awful.
That sucks, but I mean, obviously, given time, you guys will work together better and everything. Have you noticed any major differences between, like, just the practice regime between CLG and Curse now?
Curse practices a lot less, but we don't argue about anything, so there's no arguing. CLG argue a lot.
Well, that's good. Get along.
Yeah, it's like a lot more relaxed. So.
All right.
Yep.
So obviously, Absolute Legends just became Curse Europe. Do you know sort of? I don't know really what to ask about that because I'm sure a lot of it was kind of like behind the scenes, money changing hands, stuff like that. But what are your opinions? I'll say what are your opinions on Absolute Legends now becoming a Curse sort of second team?
Well, I don't know. Like, I know, like, Riot and stuff's against it because, like, they don't want, like, big, like this is Curse 1 versus Curse 2, and, like, you know, it kind of ruins the whole, like, esports thing if everybody's, like, bought out and monopolized. So, but I mean, it's okay if they're, like, a European team or something. Like, regional based, I think is cool, but, like, to have, like, an A and a B team, like, kind of defeats the purpose. I know it's for like practicing, but once the teams become even, and then it's like you kind of lose their identity. So I think that kind of plays into that too.
It's interesting because like the OGN tournament had the two MIG teams play against each other for the finals.
Yeah.
And people were just saying, okay, well, they're going to split the money or whatever, you know, just stuff like that.
Yeah,
now,
exactly. So it's like you're monopolizing, so you're going to win no matter what because they both end up good. So.
Yeah, and right this second, TSM is playing TSM Evo, and they are both North American teams, so that's kind of an interesting difference.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's a pretty recent switch.
Yeah.
And then, like...
Well, they're both going to be around for, you know, they're going to be here forever moving on.
It's funny, like, they were going to be CLG's B team, and then, like, whatchamacallit, they pretty much just, like, went to, like, Reggie, and they're like, we don't want to be CLG's B team, please pick us up. So it's, like, I don't know, not a lot of people like Hotshot in the way he does business, and, like, through the team, so they kind of, like, bounced from that. And then CLG picked up their own B team, and, yep.
All right. Well, so lots and lots of players moving around, teams being renamed and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, all the player swaps and stuff.
That's good, though. It keeps things fresh.
Sorta. It's like, people get, like, so stuck on, like, I think, like, the fans and stuff, like, get more hung up on it, and then, like, people do, like, the rivalries and stuff, like, there's, like, Saint versus Odd One, I'm just like...
Don't care.
I don't care. Yeah. Like, you guys make this shit up, not me. So... I don't know what to say.
Yeah. All right. Now I'll just give you some more general questions. I'll ask everybody. What is the most difficult part about being a professional League of Legends player? Is there a difficult part?
There's not really a difficult part. Like, I wake up in the morning and I have no obligations, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to the beach, and maybe I'll stream later. Like, so I don't really have any obligations or anything. But it's like, I kind of became like a workaholic because like the more I stream, the more money I make. So. Right. Like, I'm like, I could go out with my friends and drink, or I could, like, stay home and make money. And it's just like, I don't know, I kind of, like, lost touch with, like what I did in college and stuff, like, where I just, like, hung out with people all the time, like, so, like, if that makes any sense.
So time management is just...
Not even time management, it's just, like, yeah, I guess it is time management. Just, like, less social, I think.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
What's the best part or the most fun part about being a League of Legends pro gamer?
I don't know, just meeting all the different people and stuff like that in the industry, and then, like, traveling, like, those two together. And it's, like, just funny, like, the people you meet, you meet a lot of interesting characters, to say the least. So.
You get a lot of stories.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun. That is fun. How many different countries, or, like, just name some of the countries you've been to for League of Legends?
Just for League of Legends? So, first one I went to was a LAN for, like, DreamHack, so Sweden, and then, like, I was living in Korea for, like, two months, and then... We went to Germany a couple times, and we went to China. That was interesting. Yeah, I think that's all we've been to for League of Legends.
That's cool, though. So. I'm sure there's going to be more in the future.
Oh, I mean, I was in the Navy before, so I traveled all over already. So, but I mean, I like traveling, but I don't like to stay in one place too long.
Gotcha.
So.
And last question for someone who's really good at League of Legends, let's say like a 2200, 2300 ELO player, what do they need to have or need to do to make the move sort of from being really good to actually being a pro?
Solo queue is such a bad way of, like, gauging somebody's skill. Like, the people who are on the top of the ladder, like, aren't that good. Like, they're, by, like, team play standards, like, maybe as an individual player they're really good, but you're not going to pick up the things that you need to, like, you need to learn teamwork, like, how to, like, think, like, get inside the head of, like, your... Like, let's say, like, your AD carry support even. Like, you need to know what your AD carry is going to do before he even does it. Like, that kind of, like, you need synergy. And that's how you, like, become a great team. So, like, solo queue superstars, like, there's so many teams like that, and then they usually fall off just because they never build teamwork.
So just finding people that you click with is a big part of it?
Yeah, I think that's a big part of it. And a lot of teams, like, team swap around and stuff like that because of that. So, yeah.
All right, cool. Thanks very much for the interview. Good luck at MLG Anaheim next week and GESL and all that stuff. And any sponsors you'd like to thank or any websites you like to plug, any stuff like that?
I don't know. I just joined Curse. I don't know. I was supposed to be plugging.
Let's say lolpro.com.
Yeah, lolpro.com.
Curse Network, all that good stuff.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm pretty happy with Curse. I like him so far. I like really chill people. Like, even like the president is just like some like chill dudes. Like, yeah, I was playing my wizard, playing Inferno mode. I was just like, okay, that's chill.
All right,
it's pretty legit.
All right, thanks a lot, man. Bye.